like let me on again at another time, but it's not like I can check on them every day. So anyway, it would have been so much easier if she just had waited a few days. I'm surprised that she had them already. I think it must be a really small litter because she was not very big. But she seems like she's doing okay. She was super hungry today. And I've been feeding them kitten food, so it should be, it's high growth formula, so that part's good. But definitely anyway, so anyway, I don't know what I was saying. So that's what's going to happen in the next couple days. Lots of stuff that has like a really low probability of success, and a lot of work. But Quark and Sloan are the last two on our side of the colony, and they're both like, they both come out and follow me around, and so I'm quite attached to them, so I want them to have a good chance. So I have to decide if the stress of trying to trap Quark and move her here with her babies, how she will handle that, and if there's a high risk that she would reject the babies as a result, then I will probably leave them there. But I mean, this is assuming I can even find the nest, which is unlikely. So anyway, that's what I'm trying to figure out today. That's today's problem. Eve's doing great. These babies are doing great, so that's good. And Quark did seem very healthy, and like, you know, she definitely has at least one baby somewhere that she's taking care of, because she came, ate really fast, left, and then like maybe 45 minutes later came back, ate really fast, and then left. So I do think she has at least one alive kitten out there, which is good. So it's, you know, I worry about them with the, it gets really cold, and it was like hailing, but they do have some good shelter back there, so hopefully she will be okay. I mean, cats do this all the time on their own. That much is obvious. What else? Yeah, so I will have to be super careful with the cats. They all have upper respiratory infections in varying degrees. Some of them are like latent, so not symptomatic, but stress tends to bring it out. So I'm anticipating that the stress of trapping will cause an upper respiratory flare-up. So luckily this basement suite is set up pretty ideally in that I can keep things very separate and be very careful. Between the two, and nothing, it's not a sure thing, but I will take every possible precaution. What else? What else? We are planning a very exciting event that has never been done before. It involves kittens, and you guys are going to love it. Kittens and a live broadcast. That's all I'm saying. So yeah, I sort of assumed that everyone watching knows what's going on with the feral cats. We have a feral cat colony that we're doing a major TNR, which is Trap, Neuter, Return project with. You can go to tinykittens.com/cats and meet all the cats. We have spayed and neutered 52 cats so far, which will prevent like 472 kittens from being conceived, unwanted kittens from being conceived, just within the remainder of 2015. And we have had 20 I think 20 kittens born at Laps from the feral moms. And then we have rescued, seriously, my brain is not working. I think we've rescued about 9 from the property, so we have almost 30 kittens from the feral colony at Laps. And because feral cats are wild and have not been socialized with humans, so they're not capable of becoming pets or being adopted out, but their kittens are, if you can get them early enough. So all the kittens that have been born at Laps and all the ones we've been able to rescue so far will be able to be adopted out and will be lovely, wonderful cats, just like Eve's kittens will be. So that's good. It's quite difficult to foster a feral mom because it is quite stressful to have them inside and to have to, interact with a human, like when we go in to feed or to change the litter or that sort of thing. So it's quite stressful, but it's the only way that we can guarantee that 100% of the babies plus the mom will be spayed and neutered, and also that the babies will not be at risk for predators or disease. So we have been trying to figure out the best way to foster them that's the lowest stress and has the highest success rate. If the mom is too stressed, we had one mom who did not care for her babies because she was quite stressed. The others are doing okay. And we've discovered one of them seems to have been socialized by humans at some point and is kind of coming around a little bit, so that's exciting. But there are a lot of unknowns, and each cat is different and reacts differently. And so I've been trying to get to know the ones at our feeding station, and we have gotten most of them. We got lots of them spayed before they got pregnant. And then there are several who have had their babies, and we don't know where they are. And then these are the last 2 that are kind of regulars at the feeding station. So I was planning to bring them in, but it's hard we don't know how far along they are, so it's pretty hard to tell when to bring them in. You don't want to bring them in too soon and force them to be in captivity for any longer than they need to be. But obviously, if you wait too long, then they have babies somewhere. So we've been waiting on some test results just to make sure that there's not an unreasonable risk of bringing them here. But the test results have not come back, and so I was hoping to wait till we got the test results. But anyway, it's like a whole big thing. But the point is, most TNR experts would recommend that the easiest thing to do is to basically write off the kittens and just spay and neuter. Focus on spaying and neutering and try to get any kittens that you can, that survive and that you can find. So we're sort of not exactly doing what we're supposed to do. But we're kind of trying to figure out if there's a way to do it better or differently, or in a way that makes it more a higher probability of a good outcome, I guess. So we're kind of trying some different things. So anyway, that's the whole big spiel. So I recorded some forest sounds today out there, although a lot of it was like torrential downpour sounds, which is probably okay. But and then brought back a bunch of forest material so that the room will smell familiar and it will sound familiar. And I was hoping to have 2 of them there so that they would feel less stressed because they weren't there by themselves. So you know, some of my plans are proceeding as planned, but some of my plans have been completely thrown for a loop. So I'll have to adjust. Yeah, exactly. If we don't try, we'll never find out, and then we'll always wonder if we could have done more, or if we could have done it better. Look how adorable your babies are. They're totally, these guys are the lucky ones. It's so much easier when the babies are born here and when it's not a feral mom, because being feral just makes it so much harder. It's harder on them, it's harder on the babies, it's harder on us. Oh, yes. What a good mama you are. Where are you going? Oh, snack time's over. I can't believe how much they've grown. Oh, they're so cute. Oh, I need to bring your litter box back. Okay, I'm going to go do another round of the litter box.